Stay. Good. Where are we? Here? Go to trial. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh. Oh, nothing. Hey. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. That's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yeah, Mr. Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We'd find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Okay, we gotta find some of the evidence. What can we find? Prosecution's ready, Your Honor. This is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Unexpected facts come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there are other people present in the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. May I call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth? Who would be that producer? Question calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. We're going to state his name and profession. How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking his testimony apart. Power's innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She isn't wasting time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. In the morning, I was doing some action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We had a meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Now, Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. That's right. Begin your cross-examination. I don't know what to do with this. Yes, Your Honor. I don't know what to do. Alright, I was Tuesday from around 9 in the morning. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaky senior industry. Still, FWIW. I don't know what that means. I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. In the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. There's a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else to run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. Certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? Now, I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limb. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rofs? No idea. Rofs? Rolling on the floor, starving? Oh. Maybe everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly do they have for lunch? T-bone steak. This is to cook some up. Couldn't think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else means that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. But wasn't there food over there? Something you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? There's something seen that about that seemed odd at all? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Miss Vanilla. What you want, sweats? I went to Studio 2. I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of place as the employees in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? See, but I don't know how to tie that up. Oof. No, good call. Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. Why do you make that face? A T-bone steak, you mean? But there were no bones. Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Hey, man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. When exactly did you eat it? Took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. Press on that a bit more. The meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? It's a samurai story in our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Press! You didn't take a single break? Or, well, yeah, not a one. So wait so much about, I wonder. Oh, I had an idea. Wait a second. Yeah, I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Miller, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the courts you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Oops, Raffle? That doesn't make sense. Well, Mr. Miller, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have come to the studio during that time. Your Honor, call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Hey, hey, hey. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah. We took a break. Raffle. But it's only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. What? Whatever. Now time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it'd even be enough time for just that, but that's just me. Very well. Maybe begin the cross-examination. Okay, I took a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:40. I mean, that makes sense. 2:30, that's the time of the death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. But it's only 15 minutes. It's only 13 in base 12. What are you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. Vasquez's producer. See, a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? We had enough of this pointless line of questioning. Your Honor, testimony at this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for anyone with them to get Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You're suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Oh, Mr. Wright? This is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Okay. Do we claim it? Claim it? Alright, we'll claim it. I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook until the trial's over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. He was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. His murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record? From 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. This monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. Came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Ms. Monkeyhead barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. What kind of argument, Mr. Wright? I'm afraid you lose this round. We have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manello from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. It's also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. We lose? All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do indeed have a decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? We saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we'll hear your witness. Court's adjourned from recess. I still want it. We found the sleeping pills, though. What do we do now, Mia? The other one in the trailer had an alibi. Sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there's a chance. But one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. You're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us. Be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This is one for the kids. Let's do it. Okay, back in the courtroom. Oh, hey, Treeborn, you made it. Hi. I see you sneaking in. Court's back in session for the trial. Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of the tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. I see Edward taking the moral high ground. How's it going? We have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you can arrange a box for him to stand on? All right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Murph! Cody, answer this question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Murph! Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You're present. You were at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? I can't believe they let him have even a fake sword on the stand. Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over here? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I'm a bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. And that's good to hear, Treeborn. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if you couldn't bring it. I can special permission if that's possible. You saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, what if you had a camera on the day of the murder? Better make a note of it in the court record. Yo, Cody, please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked, right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow. Had my camera with me. That would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. This may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Sorry for the most adults we've seen here, honestly. But why was it the... Yeah, the body was inside. I don't know how... You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Oh, you know, I just realized this kind of dates itself. He said taped. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course. Duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that the first time you've been in the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. He really does not like Edgeworth. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods, that's where I was. So I feel like they could have gone around. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Nothing unusual happened on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Maybe Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Yeah, and was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally rocked, right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person. Kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Oh, he's been awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. Guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Guess I suppose he was. My camera with me, that would have been a shot. Time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Guess saying the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, Mary's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. It's for you to say. Let's see, still. I did press. What do we have to present? Can we not look at it? I want to look at it. I guess we can't check that one. Pass. Okay. Let's try this. 7 is clear because condition I statement, Your Honor. Looks like you... crap. I failed! What am I missing? Remember, he's a child. Should the words be firm? Wait. I don't know. What am I doing? Try this. What you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Huh? But you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Wow, how old is this? He doesn't know what a digital camera is. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. But Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cool are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you didn't have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Still Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Still Samurai rules. Oh, is that all? That was brief. That's right, your cross-examination. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, I guess we press a little bit and see what we see. I have my camera with me. Why didn't you use it? Get into that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. That was glued to action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you're watching Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting that. Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham! The bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? Told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? That guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why was the bad guy moving? Well, because Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Shouldn't be vague about this. Well, don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Let's wait and see what happens. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. Let's back and see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong, so Samurai rules. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I kind of got scared. So I went straight home. Somebody's hanging up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix, doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Okay. That's what I was saying. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Seven is clear reveals grounded. No. I see the connection. But, like... Okay. Okay. I can't do that. Why can't I can't present here though. I think we gotta press him harder. We got no choice. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Did you miss the most important part? Objection! What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated clearly what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do, he's being vague. Okay, what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the track for this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. And this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. When you watch the climax of the fight. He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How can you come and watch a murder taking place at his age? Oh, please. Things become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing murder. Running Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more revealed the fight, the more he would have watched. Don't give him Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Whitney watched the climax fight. He's watching something else. Missed climax fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably? Something else? Mind yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai fight? What do you claim he's looking at? Think of something. Okay, evidence. Yes, Your Honor. What do we pick? I think he's trying to take a picture. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? Witness stated that he recently received this camera. Somewhere of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at this critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing or not picking? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. I was lying clearly. I realized there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There's no reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight. That's because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received your camera, you weren't used to it, using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix. I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. It means business. Your Honor. This would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, can you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Think strange that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyway. You're right, Pops. I don't want to... Just escape from me. So you just see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Do you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Oh, well, person on the ground is Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. I just told him. There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about. I missed the last one. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Press him hard. I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why don't you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. If I ever find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Gotta be something. Right, Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the evil of the villain. Alright, it's gotta be here. Looking a little strange. Should we present the scrapbook? Why would he erase them? Cody. What? And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah, that's right. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the stamped Steel Samurai, none of them were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect him to see a picture of it in this album. I can report, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. What a truth it is. Here, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There's a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased these precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Steel Samurai could have been defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai... Wait, that explains why there was no blood! Because it's all in the Steel Samurai costume. It admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Wow, digging back in the past for that one. Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Wow! Boss time! Cody! That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Ah, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow! Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. And according to witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. That's right, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! The Steel Samurai in this photograph, saying this man in this costume was a victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. Remember what Miss Olbag said in her testimony? Hey, the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I see a poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. Also, in this, he's clearly giving the guy food, and it had sleeping pills in it, probably. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck in the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Stiff. Here, this is it. What is it? What is it? Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. Wait, it could be anyone in that costume. Opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor, this isn't decisive evidence. But wait, is that Studio 1 or is that Studio 2? That's Studio 2! This doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix? Yeah, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo's all the evidence you need. I told you! I called it way earlier! All the evidence you need to win the trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Hey, show him. There's glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts. We know them in that photo. Find inconsistency in the photo. It's right there.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. but that's impossible. Okay, what's this all about? Explains that I might be shocked along with the rest of the... Oh, well, he actually... Please explains that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. That's funny. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. Hydrate, you got it. How would we see this photo taken at the time of the murder? Does not say one of that date in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Bam.
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 in the... Alright, so I called it way early on. So, the guy fell and landed on the spiky fence thing around the plants. Stabbed him, and so they dragged him over to Studio 1 and planted the spear to make it look like it was someone else. Your Honor, I find it very significant the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. May you recall there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day a meeting was held in that very trailer. There's a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. That break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? I would remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. In actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! And this makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that security guard Miss Olbach saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer's victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, of course not. Or do you have proof? I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. Yeah, I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills!
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. We can fingerprint the bottle. Or test the blood, but wouldn't it all be out of the system by now? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If I claim to Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. That's the thing. Oh, we don't need... Okay. So the thing from what I understand about trials, you don't have to prove... Like, in this game aside, you don't have to find the person that did it. You just have to have enough reasonable doubt. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hagen's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Also, I think the assistant did it. Mr. Samurai seen by Miss Olbach may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. I think the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. and those in the trailer didn't have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. Really? That's not a job for the police? That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you would need to reconsider your stance in this case. Well, you would need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. It is CSI. Where, you know, the lawyers do everything. Or House, you know, where they go and break into people's houses to check for, like, poisons. Ooh, that was a close one. You're saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times in the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh, maybe I should take up a career acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh ho, of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. And I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Alright, to be continued. Okay, I'm gonna go brush my tail before we continue, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. We brush. Brush, brush, brush. I'm done brushing, but, you know, we did brush. Up. There we go. I like rotating saves. Wright and Company Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, hi, Maya. Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. And the system trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, no time to waste. Okay, director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? I still think it was an accident. Why? Because the scene is Crime Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Oh, is Maya always this excitable? Oh. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Alright, let's move. I mean, I guess we can ask her if she has any ideas. That's what it sounds like to me. Have you noticed anything that might help us? Let's see what's going on when Mia's here. But no, I haven't noticed anything. Right, maybe we should go talk to WP. Alright, well, let's go talk to him. Oh, wrong person. Move. I will go talk to him. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Can you not look like you're about to burst into tears? He looks angry to me. Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. See, now it looks like he's about ready to cry. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Can you tell me more about Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios is on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. I believe actually fell to his death, and then they dragged it away to cover it up so that, you know, none of the producers get blamed. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can we not press him? Tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. I mean, like, you can see that happen. You got some big important people. Somebody falls, like they have an argument, somebody falls, they land on the environment, and then they're like, oh crap, we gotta make this look like, you know, it didn't happen here, so none of us get blamed. Sometimes her called Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. It's like an epidemic. The epidemic of Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. That's kind of mean. Kind of true, though. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How can you do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Alright. Can we present this? Alright, I think we move. Let's go to the studio. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Ooh, she's alive! I was wondering about that Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio people love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Well, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? How would anyone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? Or no, it doesn't, Maya. How about Mr. Hammer? Arg! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnappers. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it. I'm a criminal, a thief? I won't forget this. I was just really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay, let's move to... Let's try the employee area first. I guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time. It's probably over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where he found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! Ah! No, no, no. No touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Also, how did he sneak up on us? He's very big. Look how wide his shoulders are. Like, holy crap. Like, that's like, okay. If his head is this big, that's like 2 of his heads, at least. Broad-shouldered indeed. It can be a little dramatic at times. Dramatique. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. There's traces thereof. Plate. So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. I feel like this would be wide enough for a normal person. Like how wide is it from head to like shoulder? Like, can you imagine if my head were that big? Okay, let's see. Can I get my, okay, I gotta put my mouse on. Okay, so my head is right here. Okay. I can't really look. Okay, so imagine my, okay, there's one head. And there's another head. Imagine if my shoulder were that big. Imagine if my shoulders went out to here. Make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills. See if there's any traces that change color. Wow, neat. Deckers, what are you waiting for? No, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. The pills plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation? No, the truth is, I'm Bill Mass, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, I hate to admit it, I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh, talk about burns, pal. Wow, fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. See what happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? I got you some good news for you about that. Found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. That means, yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. I was right. I don't see it. This should be a walk in the park at this point. Alright, let's examine. Can we touch stuff now? Okay, take a look. I see wisdom at last. Didn't know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. A little bent. Okay. Electric bicycle. Why did you go uphill? Okay, we already did that. Once lunch got around, everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. T-bone on one of those plates behind the steak. The storage room is where they keep the film equipment. Alright, let's slide over. Samurai soda. So normal. Well, I mean, we got the thing. Alright, nothing new. Alright, let's move into the room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. Guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Still Samurai. What? No! Why don't you clean up now? Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to the studio too. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Still Samurai costume too. What? How would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I was shocked, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Smart, looks like they're going to make kids shows anymore. The bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? But all the kids who love the Steel Samurai. It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, I can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Okay, take a look at this. What are we trying to present?
Take that!
And this is... The fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. Like a fox trying maiden? Maybe. Random fox! Library fox! You're right. Too bad Frosty's not here to see it. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago. Tell us what happened 5 years ago? I can tell you what I've heard. 'Not. 25 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. It was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? You know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I mean, his career tanked anyway. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. I don't think there's anything new in here, but let's double check. This all looks the same. Oh, sorry, I haven't cleaned up there yet. Yeah, that's fine. Really empty. Put my eyes burning in the back of my neck. There's the dressing rooms. Check my hair, don't look in the mirror. I find spiky as usual, I see. Okay, cosmetics here. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Oh, you remember, thanks to you. Okay. Put all W's personal belongings in there. He'll be able to come pick them up, right? I'm sure he'll come, yes. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's move. Alright, let's ask her about it. Just slinking around. I feel like the place so much fun to take over for me. The windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think that made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. You're starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who'd you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Penny Nichols. That is who we talked to. Alright. Anyway, I heard about the accident. He was doing film with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whisper snappers. Putting up dirt on someone fast like that, and they're recently departed, no less. Do you think this is fun? And I'm doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. I think that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Can you believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? I have proof. I'm sorry, but I do have proof. I can prove Mr. Hammer stole the costume. Powers ate T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Oh, yes, so? This plate that he usually ate that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Huh. Have Powers put it in there himself. The light with the Kim must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. This pill bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found in the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, so you're tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo caused quite a stir. I guess made it all better. Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. Uh-oh. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? Wait a second. It's a picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer's supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs, too. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I didn't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Alright, we need to go over here. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Sharon put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello! H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. But you're looking down. Unless you're talking about the clouds you're blowing your pipe. That's all she had to say, apparently. What about Mr. Hammer? Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Now, Mr. Powers wasn't killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's a killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me more about Mr. Manella. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Let's go for a dive. Oh, we already did that. We already did all that. With little plates. They say T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. What about this just feels like, where are the bones? Can't say that I do. Like, where are the bones? If you ate a T-bone, where's the bone? This is number 2 in Cody's photograph. If you hadn't brought that photograph in, don't get all teary-eyed yet. Some flowers here. Let's bring these, they can hear these. It looks like it's been here for a while. I've been sitting here for quite some time. This might well be a junkyard. Anything else? I mean, there's the bit post right here. The mystery of the missing bones. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? I think it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she's still getting a high from getting that rare card she needed. They're designing a set. Why would they be designing a set when they're doing the last episode? Alright, we already did that. I think we already looked at all these. Alright, I don't think we need to look at all those posters again. Alright, let's go back out. Can we present that? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where'd you get that? Ah, well. Old bag. Old? She's a security lady. Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? You used to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Uh-huh. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Think she went inside the trailer? Okay. Is she gonna murder us? If you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why are you so eager to talk all of a sudden? Vasquez, you were using that accent. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. I'm a blackmailer now? That's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. You think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? Keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it was an accident? No. No way. You Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard, believe you me. But security lady said it was an accident. Oh well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She mixed it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she's had the photo. She's no fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh. Where did they come from? Well, those are definitely Mafia. That guy kind of looks like Elvis. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Probably ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why want this photograph so badly? It's Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure I have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there. Heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. You hear me down in the precinct with me, now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. That'll give me a chance to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just, I want to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Gumshoe the hero? Gumshoe's another word for detective. Oh, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. There's still no proof that she did it. Final day, trial. First down session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. But Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In this session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. The famous scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Well, very well. Everyone seems to be on edge today. But it doesn't matter. Like, I don't understand. Why is this trial still ongoing? We've basically proved that there's no way the guy on trial, the defendant, could be the person that did it. I call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. No, they don't. That's not what trials are about. Steve Vasquez, the producer who was present in the studio trailer that day. They would need a separate trial for that. Will state name and occupation? Steve Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. I think she's the first person who's answered the name question on the dot. Day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I just like needless banter. You must pontificate. Do not do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. I think I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. In the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. No question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. Hadn't taken me in that. Thought it might be risky to walk, but what with that monkey's head toppling over? I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. How about it, Nick? Let's do it. Alright, should we press on everything? Let's press. We'll press. By yourself? Yes. You didn't stop it into the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Time to read the testimony. Can't be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Are you trying remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? That's what I just said. Had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Got any T-bone steaks on the table in front of me? We're pressing on this. Has someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She murdered that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. There's evidence proof she didn't eat steak. Oh, Nick? Okay. Alright, let's go here. Okay, present.
Objection!
Ah, as I thought. You claim you had a T-bone steak. I say you do not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, may I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manel ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Somewhere like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, is that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well, let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Good day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? As you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use a heavy spear? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I approve, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Bam!
Take that!
Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you're well enough to now, but know you when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. It's the wrong. What? Right, okay, here's the evidence, Your Honor. With the samurai. What? The spear, then?
Take that!
The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. When the spear broke during the morning action scene we run through, but someone fixed the spear. The security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? I've been hit by a duck! Order, order! Miss Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Oomph. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was? When I make a claim like that, I can tell you what the weapon was? Afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see the murder weapon then. Present!
Take that!
Look at this photo! What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what's this all about? This photo is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. I called it way back in the very beginning. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. But whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. I mean, the bit fence post was a clear sign. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I said is true? That's right. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? In that evil magistrate's costume, no less. Wright then claimed to carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Regular meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Jack Hammer had been pushed off the stairs to his death, and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. Enough time. Also, the path was blocked. Indeed. Was Wright, how could she have dealt with this body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her doing the deed in 15 minutes. There was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Right? Who shows how you should carry the body? Van!
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There's a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? What? That was easy. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? She already said that. I just said that, yeah. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Well, it could have easily been the other guy, too. Right. But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Do we need decisive proof? Order. Mr. Edwards, your thoughts? Of course, as witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edwards isn't sure. Well, I came here as witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I said all there is to say. What if I said it again? You ask the same questions, you get the same answers. Waste of time. Damn. Come so far only to fail. How do we fail? I don't understand. It seems there are no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Okay, that was funny. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, yes? I was hoping to come up with a question. But I didn't. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness may testify again. You're a prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Make any sense, Your Honor? I don't see we have to gain anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What do you want to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Fairly, I say. Ergo. Want to hear about what happened after they found the body? After they found the body? Very well. Testify to the court to a certain matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? I mean, see, that's the thing. Okay, we have proved that there is no way the defendant could have done it. That's all you have to do. It makes no sense. This game makes no sense. I draw that. Edgeworth. Maybe he's not a bad guy after all. I was with Sal and Old Bag and Scree Lady when we found the body. The system was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and then Powers showed up. Scree Lady, Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing to Powers, saying he did it. I mean, I do, but that's not what our job is. I mean, I'm sure police want to execute people, criminals, but they're not allowed to do that. They arrest them, take them to court, and then they get executed. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. She raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nate, we're close, real close. Maybe acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her. Nick. Right. As Sal and Old Bag Scree Lady when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Let's not press harder just now. Better leave this with me. You see through anything I had to do her anyway. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? What? There was a dead body lying in front of us. You expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Hold off. You called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So I stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why's everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Screw Lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing the Powers, saying, "He did it!" Old Bag, Screw Lady. Why did Screw Lady think Powers had done it? Just because she saw him going toward the studio. Right. Steel Samurai. I can think. I'm sure sorry it's anything I can throw at her. Ashby left me. She has to be left out of the proceeding. Has to be left out. Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting, there's no way we could have been involved, unless they covered for us. Covered for you or covered up for you? There must have been a lot bragging on us with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Yeah, I know. I'm going through once and seeing where we want to pressure.
Hold it!
Script in your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Go back, I think. I'm sure sorry I didn't see anything to throw at her. And I went home. Zero questions? That's correct. I find things distasteful. I have to find something to peg this on her here. Everything we've done until now would have been wasted. I believe in you. Go get him. Okay. Okay, I think we go with the first one. Okay, let's go here.
Hold it!
Now, what time was that? Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I say? Did I say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes? Try listening to what people are saying, boy. Boy, Liz will continue her testimony. Alright. Taking a nap. No, call him. Alright, let's press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I agree with the defense on this one. Was Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one was thinking there very logically, I assure you. Also, without the Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at the location. Nobody noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Okay, I'll continue.
Hold it!
What's everyone doing else during that time? It's dead silent. Sorry, I'm late. Then dead silence. Silence, Nick.
Hold it!
Alright, she pointed at him. Hold back, really. Saw him going to the studio. Did the rest of probably based on the Surrey lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard this all after the fact. The photograph meaning the one taken by the security camera. Not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Hold it!
Has to be left out. Alright, blah blah blah.
Hold it!
Your direction notes. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? I was under the impression that you wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. But you didn't know that when you left. Couldn't think of rehearsing after that. Yeah. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Wait, is he on our side now? Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a clear change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how important may seem my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Oh, I on a random note, somewhat related to this. I saw, when I was little, and you know, would stay home from school sick, there was this one show that would always be on TV. It was called Matlock. I don't know if that dates me or not. I don't know. But I remember there was this one episode where, so Matlock was defense. And there was one episode, and I don't know, at least, it's one that I remember, where the client was guilty. And Matlock was a big believer in justice. So, but he also had to do his job. He had to defend the person even knowing they were guilty. So what he did is he found enough evidence to pin it on the defendant's best friend, his client's best friend. And so he made the person's, you know, guilty conscience not wanting to send their best friend to jail for life for something they did and made them confess. And I wonder if something similar is going on here. Do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edward is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. The hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, you told me. Sal, the director. I believe you, Nick. Go get him. Okay. So press on that. Press on that. Is there something to press on this? Alright, let's look at our court record. What do we have? Oh, not this again. I shouldn't have done this. Oh. It's so long! Awkward silence. Let's look at our evidence again. Okay. This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, nope, doesn't put it. Extra ruled. I've got to figure this out. Oh, this whole thing again. Well, skip. Wait. Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. There.
Objection!
You know, the hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? That's right. Explain yourself. And Mr. Hammer's dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why'd you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manello was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manello. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? So remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. He went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was still in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why I thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Humph. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. I don't know. It still feels like an accident. Very well. I have a question for you. Urk, why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Guess he'd fallen on hard times when he was a star. I had nothing gained from his death. Nothing. Guess you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Does this have anything to say in the matter? Can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it! Okay, I have proof it and I'll show it to you. For the evidence of this murder. Did she not know he was a Steel Samurai?
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Humph. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, that case is currently up for trial. Began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident participated in Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bring us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role was the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. I still think it was an accident. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. In self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer stuck it in his dressing room and stole his Steel Samurai costume. Ah! Been hit by fish! Jack Hammer wore the costume to full security and think he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. I don't understand why she's upset. It's self-defense. I guess it's Japan. That may be illegal. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the head. Manuel. Who's Manuel? Will Powers? Manuel fell from the tower. And isn't his name Jack? Who's Manuel? Oh, that guy. Manuel. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and no. Manuel. Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Not guilty. More confetti! Hooray! That's all. This court is adjourned. Now I'm gonna celebrate by going to brush my tail. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. We're back in the lobby. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that you wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? This is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Samurai Scrapbook? What is this? What is this one? That's the map. This. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids' show, and is the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I, so am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Hey, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah. Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped in. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth, I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Next year, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. It's love! True love! Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They don't serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. But we could be lovers. Who knows? Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me what's to do with you and Edgeworth. And so the curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? I have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? What if those shows real? Wait, is he the Pink Princess? That's fantastic. What if the show's real face? I don't know. I don't think the real world is ready. The world is ready for the real Will Powers. New episode. Oh, there's a parrot in this one. Always save. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. About that, yes. Sorry, I got distracted. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Is that Edgeworth? What? Also, why is he wearing that outfit on a boat? Are we defending Edgeworth? Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Don't dare ask why. No, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Why? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course. I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Cord Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. So I'm doing some breaks. Can you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Cord Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Look, we're calling it Gordy, and a tip off of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though his namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Oh, boring. Can't you show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Let's just go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose. Good idea, Nick. Is she dumb? She might be dumb. Apparently Fey Blood has no aid in detecting sarcasm. This program bringing you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again! The body of a man was found in the lake earlier this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes. Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that. Hi, Ash. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm a wave. Does wave work? Hi, Ash. Happy Christmas. Or so they say. Bigger things to worry about that. They arrested Edgeworth. What, you mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. I'm pretty good. Alright, let's talk. What to do? What should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edward and check out the crime scene. I need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Christmas Fox? There is no Christmas Fox. You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we? Or maybe there is a Christmas Fox and I just haven't revealed it yet. It's not Christmas yet. We still got, like, 2 weeks. Maybe I'll save it for Christmas. I'm gonna stream on Christmas, you know. We've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. Not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! He's kind of spooky. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Oh, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you'd come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edward, we don't have so much free time so we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Let's examine this. Why is he silent this time? Monsters in this room. Oh, we're back to Real Pro. Or maybe it's just Nurse... Okay, yeah, Nurse Edgeworth in the room. And smile for the camera. Okay. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. What should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh. We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need some real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, right? Oh, this is a nice one. Which one is this one again? Is this Star Fox? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... I know that. But I got stars on my outfit. Oh, is this Snow Fox? Oh, you're right. This is Snow Fox. I remember now. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edward talk to us? Alright, let's move. To the lake! December... It's Christmas! It is Christmas! It's where it happened? Yeah, Gore Lake is in the middle of this park. I see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. You should try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Well, this is, Ash, this is the one that replaced Summer Fox Dress. Summer Dress Fox. Because it's winter, so we need Winter Dress Fox. So this is Snow Fox. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. I need to keep drinking water. Recruits. Pah. Ah. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. I think they've gotten his name wrong more than they've gotten it right. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes. I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. Wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh? You don't say. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No, well, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds, lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. So that'd be today. There's a boat out on Gore Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking the investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial's tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. You've got a job to do. How about Mr. Edgeworth? Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Who to me, pal? Show me you're an attorney. Who is this witness? Or sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas Day, I've forgotten. What are you getting for me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Alright, can we look around? I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. The sign says Gore Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking. I almost read that as panicking on the weekend. Panic at the lake! Let's all go to the lake and panic. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Lamppost. Can we go deeper? Can we go see the lake? Present this. That badge, you're showing that to be the wrong guy, pal. There's someone who needs it. Oh. Oh, I guess I'll go show it to this guy. Presents. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha. Ha ha. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard of it. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Did you do it, Edgeworth? This is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? And Nick's trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Well, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick. Let's move. I mean, is there anything we can do here? Is it true no one takes Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. Defending him and lost, your reputation will be sure to suffer. What's more, his case as well is pretty solid. So the movies, they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. The Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth, I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not as he said. What? Oh, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right over and over again. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Oh, why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Get the gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. There's a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. Briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard it. I gotta go. Last thing you want to ask before you go? Before I head back? Autopsy report. Oh, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. I haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, see if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. Wanna come back, detective? Probably not, pal. Show you if we have something to talk to you about. Alright, here, I'll show you how to get down to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. Alright, we're gonna examine again just to be safe. Make sure there's nothing here. The birds are chirping really loudly in my ears. Let's move. The beach. Samurai dogs. Wowzers, this is Gore Lake? Yep, I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. Hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. There's no one there. But they're great. When they like samurai dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Alright, let's see. We got examine. Huh, someone left some poppers here, you know, to pull the string. And it goes pop? Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was that obvious? Poppers, Those could hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket? Pull string that goes bang, not very clue-worthy. Okay. On plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. Not anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Maybe Maya if she had a samurai dog. Hot dog stand is closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Mary reads samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Trash can's empty. This place is well maintained. I almost didn't see the signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah, say Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? It's probably shaped like a gourd. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I'm so sure it's because it's laid like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. One shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Just a coincidence? Wait, we have the woods, too. Let's go to the boat window shop first, though. Nick, what is this place? A boat window shop, closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of their boats wouldn't be good for business, either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Small boat window shop doesn't like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Yeah, even my workplace goes on Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder? I wonder. Nick, huh? Never mind, I don't really want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. That's not a reason to not look. Okay, we looked at what we can here. The beach. To the woods. I can hear Nick. Look, someone's camping. No camping. Got some guys camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I just wonder why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? Because it's not heavy. Didn't talk about any of that in any of the law books. There's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then. It's because aluminum's lightweight. I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait. What sign says no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. This SUV has seen better days. It's tinted all over. Maybe they didn't want to drive their car down here. That's also pretty big for Japan. Trees go quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Oh. I'm Nick. You're not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nick! Will you stop that? Ear's broken. Don't kick it. It isn't set up to respond to voices. Oh, what then? These things? Party poppers? Oh, it responded. Yo! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? What have you done now? There goes a whole roll of film. Ah, what? Huh? Sorry. Sorry if I don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film that film cost? I'll pay you back. You can send off a party popper in a place like this. Well, it's public. What? Try to play stupid with me because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. Say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Hey, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Wait, what? Nick? Help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, I mean, we're friends. Just figure out what y'all gonna say for Jesus' sake. How did I sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day? Oh boy. Guess she's paying for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. She's kind of crazy, isn't she? Look at that. She's going nuts. Oh, on second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? You see I'm changing the film my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming names, but someone used up the whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. If I have anything to show her that would get her attention. I'll have this. What? Can you see I'm changing the film my camera here? Tell them the whole roll, sorry. Work. Alright, this is my badge, huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Now I'm gonna try and pull one of those lawsuits on me over that film now. But I'll have you know, I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't you say so that in the first place? Go ahead and ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite it hard. Don't think of it. Where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed with the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. You know, with a first name like that, she could almost be in a Bond movie. James Bond movie. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. I'm pleased to meet you. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Do you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. I remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. Enough boats to choke a mule. I can't remember which I seen when. So what do you do? What do you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? You don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at the university at Country U. So I hear. When did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Did I tell you that already? Meteors. Yeah, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? I don't know. I thought that was Switzerland. Swiss knives. So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. This program can pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Let's get add to the court records. Yeah. So your camera triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case was researching he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? See what you're saying? Tell you what, I'll have a look see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, I don't remember if there's anything on them though. What if I got something I could be witness to a genuine murder? Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Do we need to examine anything? Is there anything else to examine? Long response, loud noise. Got it. Not anything else here on the lake. Alright, I guess we go. Alright, let's go back to the Public Affairs Department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey. Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe, we just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. Get the room for some bad news. You know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Just the kind of guy he is. Did anyone else see that? Do you think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you the ones who have to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. Autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Cause one bullet shot through the heart. Shot through the heart. And you're to blame. Thank you. Nick, huh? Can you show me the photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've just met him somewhere. A long time ago. Alright, let's look around. What is that? Is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. It's my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I give him signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department, and it's the last thing I do. Good luck. That guy looks very serious. He's the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Go like. Go decided. I don't believe it. Should he be reading something more important? Poster, a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Really? Detectives' desks, there are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expect. As detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. What do you think about escaping? I got my eyes in the back of my head. Must be doing image training for arrests. Alright, let's move. I'm drawing a lot of things right now, okay. Well, I guess let's go back here. I don't know what else we can do. Go to the beach. Go to the woods. Hey, y'all. Lana. Wait a sec, we got bingo. Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. Looks like that, yes. You can tell who that is in the shooting. Yeah, there's enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Am I gonna tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Guess I'm off to talk to the cops. I can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm witness, that means that I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, interviews tomorrow. Or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. That's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Got the lake photo. Anything more? I don't think there's anything more here. Oh, wait, camera. It's a large microphone and plastic blue sheet. Computer stacks camera. Alright, let's go back to the detention center. Looks like the police have given up their interview. Hey. Oh, never mind. Okay. Santa! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry! What are you doing here? It's obvious. I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Fiance, deserves the best. Fiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance's a fine woman, Nick. It's her idea that I wear this costume. She's all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She got this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She looks really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not sure. Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, my FA. I'm the little sister. Sister? Oh, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? That's great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. I have to sneeze again. Anyway, there's a murder on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Okay, sneeze successful. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murderer? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they still samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs? Ouch. Samurai thing was Fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She's all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that better. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at Lake. What with the big news? Big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. So, Mr. Edgeworth, what's your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth is prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense. It's really not. No, the opposite of a defense lawyer would be a murderer, which technically he might also be. Huh? Go figure. He always talk about defending the weak, who are unable to defend themselves. And he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? Let's talk about Gordy instead. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this display very late. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy. Ah, a monster? Yeah. Check it out, this article's from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. That clearly looks like a hand sticking up out of the thing. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got it in the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion. How about the sound of something slipping into the water? wish I could have seen it. Why don't there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That would be $1 million. $1 million? Go up, Larry. Recording article added to the court record. Anything new? You know the samurai dogs. Original samurai dog, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous this time? Hey, good idea. What have I done? What have I done? Alright, let's go. Let's go to the police station, I think. Not a gumshoe in sight. You're looking for Detective Gumshoe. He's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. Has to be. Uh-oh. Alright, he's not here. What is it? Oh, nothing. Hi, Flylights. How's it going? How you been? How you been, Birdie? We're just hanging out. I've never played this game before. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it. So, someone requested it. Actually, Treeborn requested it. I say someone. There, he's right there. Treeborn. So we'll play. We might even play the second one. They don't seem very long. There's something's been bothering me. Can you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. 7? How many of them are there? I mean, we got a trilogy here. We have the trilogy, but there's a lot of them. Actually, I have noticed that because I was trying whenever I put it in, I have to you know, like whenever I put it into YouTube or Twitch, I have to like scroll through a lot of things. Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That's a lot of games. Well, if we play the first two, I might give Treeborn the option of extending it for, like, you know, a cheaper price. Just so he finished it out. That was when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office. Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? There's a crossover 11. That's a lot of games. Right, that guy. That's the last name I expected to come up. Let's go talk to him for old time's sake. Alright, let's go. Do all your channels you said, bring them. They're amazing. Yeah, some of them really catch me off guard. Like, some of the things they say just really catch me off guard and make me laugh. Like the judge saying, someone explain it to me so I can be shocked like everyone else. It was great. The only problem I have with this is like reading all this, like, I know I should be talking more when I stream in general, but it really makes my mouth dry and it's like my mouth sticks together. So when I say the words, they just get all twisted. This is the, no, this is one, what do we mean, 1-4? On that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're me as something, are you not? Officer understood it. Yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're me as something too, aren't you? Are you not? Our little sister, yes. You've grown. Yeah, this is what, the third stream of this? So what's today, Tuesday? Yeah, I think this is the third stream of this. We did it Sunday, we did it yesterday, and we did it today. You come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, days of my youth. So I guess we were, what, like 8 hours in, maybe? Something like that? 7, 8 hours? Somewhere in there. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? What happened? There's a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Mitch Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. It's terrible news indeed. guess he hadn't heard anything. So whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I don't think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it was stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Can I present this picture? Strange. I feel as if I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Oh, you like it? Well, I don't know if we're going to finish it tonight. It is getting somewhat late. But we'll continue it tomorrow. Mr. Hammond. He was the guy from Jurassic Park, I think. Or is that Richard Hammond? You'd say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Robert Hammond. Who's this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. That case. Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound familiar? As you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so lost they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey. Your mother contacted the spirit of the victim. The investigation made you look one form. So you're saying that there's a later game that makes this case better. That's interesting. But the case was lost. No conviction was made. DL6 incident. DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Missy Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. The characters are very interesting. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then. Right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please don't mention it. He's the one that sold her out. DL6, never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do anything to Mr. Edgeworth? It's everything to Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, it's a photograph of my mother. Add to the court record. Alright, let's go. Will you talk to us now? There he is. I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edward, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Speak! Speak, Edgeworth! Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you were up to the job. I just want to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. There's an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? I mean, It's strange. I thought the terrible incident was about to end, and now, this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? I'm Nick. What does that mean? In case the statute of limitations was out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth, he was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Alright, let me present this. What's that? I'm not in the mood for an enter. Okay. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the one kind of point a gun to anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know. He wants to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? A letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wow! Let's calm me down. Woo! That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. Guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. I have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here? Eek. What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? Want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? Says you saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She had a photograph to prove it. Right. I saw it too. She really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop the quality of mine. As soon as I see who's who. She could do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In case she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there's a cancellation. A cancellation. Right, tomorrow's going to be the life or death for Mr. Edgeworth. Got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. Got a photo taken when the shot rang out. That sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia just say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's going to ask the state to ask down a public defender. I just asked to file the paperwork. Still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. Convince him. Had to make him let you defend him, please. You're the only one who can do it, pal. The only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. We got it. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Gotta wait until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start the new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried. We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I only recall that he got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Alright, I think we have time for one more chapter. Or one more piece. I don't know. We got time for one more piece. Alright, we're in the lobby. Karma. That's right, man. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. You can see the daughter. He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So what? Was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in his 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. He's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess there's something like Mia was to me. Look at Mia. Maya. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I'm also amazed they let people run around free. Like, every time we're on trial, like, we're just standing in the lobby. No handcuffs or anything. Where's Edgeworth? Now session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. It's ready, Your Honor. And Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? He looks ancient. Like, he could be a vampire. Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could be possibly required? Or nothing, of course, that should be fine. Prosecutors may call us first witness. Who's this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Oh, the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Grab incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There's one boat in the very middle of the lake. That's not the middle of the lake. The middle of the lake is out here. There are 2 men in the boat. There happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Where's the map? Add to the court record. Let's tell the court about the rest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes, actually, I'm supposed to be handling the proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. The man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to scene the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. We had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I see very well. Finger cross-examination attorney. Now! Wow, he really is leading the thing. 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Oh, yep. They said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. They have someone, the woman who was camping. A lot of heart. Up next, detective. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between your receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Look forward to your salary review. Wait, what? Why does he get to review the salary? I must look forward to these days. There's no time for detective daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why do you think he was suspicious? You should know we have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Objection.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep? Trusting? Poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Oomph. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. Next morning, body was found in the lake. You find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so the shape was well preserved. Very well. The court accepts the bullets as evidence. A 22 caliber pistol, wow. That's kind of small, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That's a vital piece of information for reasons values your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. We found the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Ack, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Fired 3 times. Members of the court. Now the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. Ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What do you mean by ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Just very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without doubt fired from this pistol. Pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I say it's almost decisive, yes. I don't think I can declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I'll call my witness after recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes, what are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. Wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. Wow. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court, anyway? Obviously that guy. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the boat. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Hey, Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't need to have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium, but can't even contact spirits. Well, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You just never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Where's back in session? Mr. Von Karma, witness. Yes, you missed a lot of heart taking the stand. A lot of heart, you're a researcher at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw that night at the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You'll need to learn some manners. The finger wag, understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Okay, here we go. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two jets in a boat. There was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but the boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, you have to take a photo of the incident. This is a photo, accept as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It's like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will move people from the courtroom if I do not have an order immediately. There was testified she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. The man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. This is the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order. Oh, Judge. The evidence is decisive. There's very little doubt about this case. Those court found these men. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photograph proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose, or do you claim to have found a contradiction to your testimony? Very well. You have to make cross-examine the witness. You only found and asked meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And I'll have you held in contempt of court. Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? I think there was. The contradiction, yes. I think I noticed one little thing. I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take a moment. I got a bad feeling about this. Understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. Very mistake. This is a waste of time. Alright, we gotta try. Receive. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it is no longer Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Huh? Oh yeah, well, yes. Irrelevant. Maybe we want to find the contradiction, but really? Your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. It is continued testimony. It's in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I'm taking pictures to use in my research. Research is auspicious. Also, Miss Hart, could you please be more specific about your research? What is that? What is the motive of camping by the lake have to do with this case? Answer is nothing. I object to the line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. There's bang. Came up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I should find contradictions. Not leisure to chat with a witness. Erk. When I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. To testify that you saw them, there's a false photo. They also request your contradictions. He jumped in quick, he's hiding something. Another bang. Were you watching that very moment the shot rang out? Oh yeah, sure. That's a meaningless question. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Macabre, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country guy can be. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How can I be so sure? Oh, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Oh, sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Sorry, you. Mr. Wright, the witness answered the question in full. Any further questions? Objection sustained. That's what I'm sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Found a conviction testimony worth noting. Your Honor. Keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize you any further outburst. I'll hold you in contempt of court. Happens you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick. Last testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? Evidence is sufficient to make a decision. Pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edwards, please take the stand. Hold it. Who was that? It was me. Maya. Something wrong? Do you use the facilities? No, I do not. A lot of hearts. This one stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard. Escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Did we lose? Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Is that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Mr. Hart just said? She said you clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. I changed her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Nailed it! Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. No. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. Lady's in contempt of court. No, I am. You're going to arrest someone. Arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck, Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. That's right. We're going to cross-examination. That last statement. I saw as clear as day the man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. What about the other man? Can't accept it to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness there. Find it if you can. This time you... Whoa! Even just pressing now we get penalties. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything of that. Okay. That's it? Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta present. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took. The very same. There's something on what you see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Even it cannot capture the faces of the men in the boat. Did you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could she possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart, what? Did you see the defendant that night? Of course I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as the circumstances you're citing. I did. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. See, no problem. You use binoculars? No, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This better be good.
Hold it!
Am I gonna be hit every time? So how can you see Edgeworth? Oh, so you types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Once I was finished setting up the camera, I got back in my car.
Hold it.
Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. So you're considering start seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Camera's not, okay, camera's there's sustained. Alright, it's not letting me answer my questions.
Hold it.
Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Well, you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Cameras are relevant to this case. Can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? Julian is you may continue this line of questions. I know this. If I do nothing with this, there will be consequences. Oh, Mr. Wright? Press further. Let's make it a break of time. Here's utmost importance, Your Honor. Here's perhaps the key to this entire case. Continue the line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You'll testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera's set up to take a picture of the meteor shower. I don't believe it. I don't believe so. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog is thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, someone's thinking too straight. Hard. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. In your testimony, you were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. There that nose down lake, I looked at my binoculars. There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. You say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt for her testimony. Sounds pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony for the last thing I do. Alright, what do we have? I think we present this. But what do you think about this statement? I'm not sure I follow. No, I tried. I missed. I still think it matches, because they say there was a it made a bang when it happened. Okay. Oh, you can go backwards. I know you can go backwards. don't know what to do. I think it's this. No, we fell again. It says fired 3 times. Do we go for it? Gun? You want to present the map? I think we fail. Hey, folks, shoot stars, that's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. I had to point the camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? This was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was you photographing? You gotta take a look at this. Well, I mean, it was clear. I was trying to. I was presenting this, thinking this is what you're looking at. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? I was telling at Gourd Lake. Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? You proved that I was down there trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Right, well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Let's prove that the witness was trying to photograph Gourd Lake monster. I'm gonna try. Here's my proof. It's simple. If it's simple, then why am I in error? Or, what's that? Go home. Oh, wrong evidence. I failed. Okay, I guess we get to try again. I guess we could try again tomorrow because it's kind of late. So we'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, but that's the first. I mean, we made it pretty far without failing. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more chess puzzles and, of course, Phoenix Wright. We'll probably start a little bit early tomorrow because I am off work. So we'll see about that. I'm going to go battle the squirrels tomorrow as well. Hopefully, I can try to get rid of them. So, good night, everyone. Have a great night. Hope to see you here tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night.